everyone. Okay, so this is just to go over these answers really quickly and share a couple of tips. So make sure, this is very important, if you see these 6 terms right here, if you have a screenshot option on your whatever it is on your computer at home, go ahead and screenshot this metaphor, hyperbole, irony, allusion, figurative language, and statistics, because these are words, these are some of the few vocabulary words they might actually ask you on the test, or they want you to be able to identify these terms. So remember, we have our metaphor, a comparison that doesn't use like or as. We have hyperbole, an exaggeration or an overstatement. Irony, saying the opposite of what you mean, usually to be funny or make a point, like someone was killed by an ambulance, right? Ironic. Allusion, so indirectly referring to something the reader already knows about. Figurative language, anything that is not literal. And statistics, using numbers and data to prove a point. Make sure that you actually do know these. So screenshot it, and we're moving on. So these are our answers for the first 3. Our first answer is D. Not everyone believed in Michelle's future. Avoid these answers, these ones that are kind of vague and don't seem to specifically be about the text. This answer is basically the you can't judge a book by its cover answer, right? That's not what they're looking for on these tests. They're looking for, can you identify like a clear central idea of this text, not of like general texts, right? So avoid these vague answers. You want something that's going to be specific and speaks to the whole paragraph. And this paragraph or this section is about not everyone believed in Michelle's future. Then we skip down and we have a lot of part A and part B questions here. So for this one, the answer is D, and we prove that the answer is D with this quote in A, right? So if you chose C here, it can seem ironic because a guidance counselor is supposed to help you, and this guidance counselor wasn't helpful. But there's also some plausible deniability there, right? Because guidance counselors, sometimes it is their job to say, actually, I think maybe this isn't the right choice for you. So if there's any doubt, you want to pick an answer where there's like no doubt. And there is no doubt with the answer D. The author uses a direct quote to demonstrate her challenges. We see that happen very clearly in this story, right? And then we can try to confirm part A of our answer with our answer to part B, right? That's what I always want you to be doing with these A and B questions. Make sure that you can confirm your answer to the first one using the answer to the second one. If you don't see a connection between those 2 answers, there's a problem and you need to go back and do it again. So, yeah, D and A. When we scroll down, which sentence reveals the central idea of this excerpt? The answer is C. Michelle fought to believe in herself even when others doubted. Everything else is kind of a detail, right? These details support the overall idea that Michelle fought to believe in herself. But this paragraph is not predominantly about Mr. Smith. It's not predominantly about her parents. And it's not about her doubts. It's about her pushing through adversity, right? So C is going to be our main idea. Again, we have an A and B. And our answers for this are, funnily enough, A and B. The author uses figurative language to display the impact other people's opinions had on her confidence. Now, we can confirm that that's the answer because we have figurative language here in this, and we don't have figurative language in these other 4, right? We see figurative language where it says, her pronouncement would have toppled my confidence. Is confidence something that can be toppled? Is confidence like a bunch of blocks? No, right? So we can identify that that one is figurative language, and it does in fact display what other people's opinions, what effect other people's opinions have on her confidence. Other people's opinions can topple her confidence like a pile of blocks. So got that one. Then we go down 7. Our answer is D. Across her life, Michelle has learned the value of self-confidence. This is our central idea. Let's see. Again, let's see this one. Good things come to those who wait. This does not specifically refer to the text, right? This is one of those general vague answers. Avoid these general vague answers for questions of main idea and of theme. If you get a theme question, also try to avoid this. Look for something that's a little more specific to the reading that you're doing. Okay, and then we have another part A and part B. This one is the author uses comparison to explain how belief in oneself is necessary. And here we compare her critics to this like stadium-sized group, right? So we create a comparison between, your haters and a big stadium of people booing. And that shows that like you really have to believe in yourself, because otherwise you're going to feel like you have this like huge roar of people saying no. And if you don't believe in yourself, then you're going to listen to them, all right? So again, with all these A and B questions, make sure you see the connection and you are confirming your answer to part A with part B. You can trial and error it. You can go A, see if there's something that supports the answer A in the part B options. If there isn't, move along. Yeah, these are these. Pay attention to these definitions. Be careful with those part A, part B questions. And good luck tomorrow. I'm sure you're going to do so well. Tomorrow's the day to bring your A game, and I believe in y'all. I've had you for a long time, and y'all are a special class, so I trust you. Bye, guys. Talk to you later.